Reboot. Is that the word of the day today?
Well, it's going to be the word now. Back on Facebook here. Hi, everybody. It took some arm twisting to get Jay Peckham back here. Just so you know, Connor is here. I was serious when I was like, he's not here. I'm a little concerned. He had some brake trouble coming back.
Oh, no, that's never good.
And I saw him, and he wasn't looking too happy. So I said, take the night off and just go. I mean, to make your night better, go watch a hockey game.
Yeah.
8-2 right now.
Not this hockey game.
Jay Peckham, I know you got a better vantage point than me tonight up there, but from what I've been seeing, like it just doesn't seem. And then we're taking it out on fights and whatever, and like I get it, but I don't think now's the time to be doing that. There's a long way to. There's 6 goals to catch up here.
Yeah, it's not a pretty picture out there. I mean, I just can't put my finger on it, but there's a whole lot of breaking down, like, I mean, I know at 8-2, people are going to be quick to say, oh, the goalies just are not doing their job. And I'm like, no, that's not it. Have we seen a goalie? I can't see. Did they change goalie yet? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They changed. Yeah. They changed from Osipenko to Quinlan at 4.
Yeah.
And then Quinlan is now let in 4 as well. But, I mean, we're giving up so many odd man rushes, and, you can say it's, the bounces aren't going our way, but we're not putting in what we need to be putting in, especially in the defensive end.
So what is it? Is it the energy? Is it the strategy? Like, are we not following systems out there?
I think it's probably a little bit of everything. I think it's probably a couple of games in a row. Like, this is 3rd night in a row, right?
Well, we've talked about that. Connor and I have talked about that a few times. Actually, Dylan Sika talked about it when he came up to a post game and said, not really thrilled about the scheduling this year and how that worked out. He said, I can't really do anything about it, but he was really clear, not impressed with the scheduling.
Yeah. Well, we did have a really big break where we had a lot of away games.
Well, and a lot of back-to-back.
And a lot of back-to-back away games. And
but he also said...
And in the middle of the season, like, it was just...
Yeah.
It's been a strange setup this year, for sure.
Well,
and I'll give you that. And maybe that's part of it, 3rd game in 3 days. That's got to be...
Tired?
People are tired a little bit. Now you're down 8-2, and... guys are getting frustrated, so the penalties start coming out of the woodwork. I can't put in a good enough word for bad referees. Sorry.
You were doing so good. You were doing so good. I didn't even bring it up.
Man.
You were doing so good.
I'm sorry, but you know what? Sometimes it just, it seems a little lopsided, But I get we're falling apart out there. We're frustrated. We're behind.
Are we reaching?
We're tired.
Now? Are we are they going to come out here this 3rd period and start all over again? Like, we talked about this pregame. They have a pretty decent 1st period. 2nd period never seems to work, and then the 3rd period they turn it on and missed it by that much.
It really depends. And I get it. We've been there. I appreciate that. And typically I'd say, I'd be positive and say I'm still predicting a W. But I'm guessing there's a.
Are you losing faith?
No. Faith is never going to disappear for me with the Sting. I mean, I'm like a Toronto fan. My brother's a Toronto fan.
You're a zealot.
Yeah, I'm a zealot. I love the Sting. I've always loved the Sting. I'll love the Sting till I'm gone.
But the reality side of it is what? What is the conversation happening right now in that locker room?
Well,
and what are the emotions of those players? I think right now that's the key factor. It's not so much
you're right.
of You know the strategy. I think as a coach, I'd be saying, listen, you know what you got to do. We've done this. You've shown it.
What I do right now
Remove
as
the
a
emotion.
coach, what I do right now as a coach, if it was me, and I'm not saying that's right in any stretch of the imagination, but I'd be giving them the nothing left to lose speech.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're down 8-2. You know, what are you going to do?
Well, there's
So
one thing
now
to lose, and
what you
that's-
so now what you're going to do is you're just going to go out there and play. You're going to play because you love the game of hockey. You're
All
going to
right.
go out and you're going to play, you know, and you're going to try some things you might not have tried before. You know, you're going to work the systems. You're going to find the one-offs.
Sure.
You know, you want to take that slap shot from the top of the rings.
But isn't that what we're supposed to be doing?
Well, yes, but
I mean,
now
you say nothing to lose, but I would come back and say
We're
you got
already
everything.
losing.
You're losing a chance to get into the playoffs.
you're right. We're losing. But now, in this game, today, this game only, with 6 goals behind, you know, forget that you want to win this game. Just go out and play frickin' hockey because we know that they've got the skills.
100%.
We know that they've got the training. We know that they've got the stamina. We know that they've got all those things, right? They just need to go out and do it, right? You get a couple of goals into this, you get the momentum back on our side. Who knows what's happening?
Well,
We've
we heard-
seen crazier things happen, you and I.
Absolutely. And you hear the crowd erupt in here when the second goal came in.
Absolutely.
Houston Hurt getting one off his back.
I know if the forwards aren't doing it, let's just give it to the defenseman.
Right.
You know, like,
Yeah.
you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Good for Huey. I've always been a Huey fan, always.
Yeah, I agree. Me too.
You know, he's a really good defenseman.
Would like to see a little
And
more from
I'd
him.
love to see him in that more in that forward
Yeah.
opportunity. Looking for those forward opportunities.
Well, we'll
As
see.
long as he's got a two-way guy that can back him up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which he did in this time.
Absolutely,
All right,
he did.
So, well, I guess all you can really say now is let's see what they bring into the arena. They need a little Taylor Swift action. They need to shake it off. And
Shake it off.
And come on out.
That's right. If
See how
that's
I
not
did-
blaring in
See how I did that?
I-
Look at this.
that was some talent.
Right,
That's why you're the talent.
Why I'm here.
But that's
Somebody's
that's
watching
what
for
they
a
should
reason.
be blasting in the locker room right now.
Right.
A little shake it off.
Well, we have seen
Well
the
done.
Sting shake it off in the past, and they've been able to work hard to come back. Coming up a little bit short. This is the last opportunity, and if they come up short on this one, the next games to follow are really it'll be interesting. Post game coming up. Maybe it's Houston Hurt because he got that goal. I don't know. We haven't
Maybe.
seen him yet.
Yeah,
but-
that'd be fun.
Trading cards. Have you got your trading cards yet? They're
Yes,
available now?
yes, I do,
Okay.
and I got a whole lot of spares. So if anybody happens to have spares and they want to trade, let me know.
All right.
Because I got a bunch. I bought 10 packs this morning,
Okay.
and I figured it all out, and I've got most of what I need, but
All
I'm
right.
missing a few things.
Jay
so
Peckham will be in the Sting Nation group.
100%.
Guaranteed.
yes, I will.
I don't even have mine yet.
Uh-oh.
They usually hand me some when they come out,
Okay.
so I can go like this and say get your Sting cards, but they
yeah.
forgot about me.
No,
this
I
year.
love my Sting
That's
cards.
okay. I have my cards from last year. Actually I'm meeting Ryan Brown's dad probably in a couple of weeks, and I said you got to get Ryan to sign my Ryan Brown.
Yeah, there you
card." So
go.
there you go. So I got one of those.
Well, I already got a signature this year
Okay.
because I got
what'd you get?
Beamer's jersey.
Oh, okay, right
so
on.
I got the Beamer signature on
Well,
it.
call him up. Tell him to stay out of the penalty box.
Absolutely.
Too. All right. Well, I don't think there's a whole lot more we can say about
No,
it.
I got one
except-
last little shout
Okay,
out though.
all
I
right.
want to shout out to the Cordis family who joined me up in the suites.
Okay.
They work with SODA,
yeah.
Sarnia Organ Donors,
Yeah.
of which I am a volunteer
Yeah,
and I'm
100%.
also a recipient of
Yeah.
their support. But also is little Emily, who's up in the suite with us. Emily is a liver transplant recipient as
Oh,
well.
nice.
She got it. She got actually hers well before I did.
Nice.
And she's doing great, but it was first time in the suites, and she's just having a blast. So
Oh, that's good.
it was a ton of fun. Glad
Right
I could
on.
make that happen.
Sweets are fun, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
they can be,
It's a
for
different
sure.
perspective for sure.
Yeah.
All right, the perspective now is the Sarnia Sting coming out. 6 goals needed just to tie. And if that could happen, then what would happen?
This could
to
be the
break
most
that?
exciting period of hockey we've ever seen.
Let's see.
It could be.
It could be.
Never
All
know.
right. Well, TikTok, we're going to wrap it up there in a moment with you. But once again, thanks, Joe's Discount Tire, Hughes Intelligence, of course, and all of you for watching. And Jay, thanks for stepping in here
Absolutely,
tonight.
brother. Appreciate it.
I appreciate having
Always
you
a
back.
ton of fun.
All right. We're going to call it right now. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm David Burrows, and this is Jay Peckham.
Go